So, hello, and welcome to another day. Welcome to, well, this is me, trying Genshin's event, also seeing Ganyu's story, right? So, Ganyu's story got released a couple of days ago. Well, kind of like a week ago, something like that, almost. Didn't get to it, because I was trying to finish Sakuna. So, today we'll be doing Ganyu's story quest and the event, because the Hypostatic Symphony event just launched. It's gonna stay for like a week or so, and we'll check it out. I mean, it's gonna release like one a day, one challenge a day, so I can't really do all of it at the same time, but I should be able to do at least the first stage of it, challenge one. I don't think I'm gonna stream all the challenges because they're don't plan to streaming next, what's this, 7 days. So yeah, give me, this is the next this doesn't actually give you anything. It just tells you if you were to do the abyss right now, you would be getting these cool thingies, which I really want but I can't do. So yeah, because these are all the rewards you get for doing the abyss from stage 9 all the way to stage 10 with 3 stars on all of them. So that's not doable. I mean, let me just check. So I know I'm not lying. By the way, the pink thing is from the previous event. Now I can I selected the pink one because pink is cool. Actually, it's more like a purplish thingy, whatever, but you get to select one, and I got to select this one, and I love it very much, so now I can keep it with me. If it's too annoying, I'll desummon it, but from a crystallized reaction between Dew and Cryo again. Increased attack speed, increased movement speed, maximum of 5 stacks. So I gotta freeze enemies, cryo them and then earth them. Okay. So just to be curious here, I'll be getting 50, so 150. 150 from you. It doesn't even show. Oh, shows here. Four orange boxes and 8 purple dummies. Is it in line with the other thingy? Yep. Okay, so it's only a summary of what you could get if you were to do all of the. I mean, you would need hundreds, if not, yeah, you would need to invest like real money to have enough resin to do enough dungeons to get enough artifacts with awesome stats, and only then you'll be able to do like those 3-star floor 11, floor 12 dungeons. Like, that's really, really, really hard to do. Of course, constellation ranked, except constellation rank 0 characters would also help if you had like more constellations in them, which is, come on dude, you gotta spend like $2,000, 2,000, maybe even more, just $1,000, $2,000 just to rank up a rank 5-star character. So yeah, okay, so without further ado,
all of it, whatever it is, what exactly is it?
Yes, Noel, exactly. Now let's do Ganyu's story. No, what? So I already claimed it. Okay.
I didn't.
These are the daily questies. Talk to Soraya. A little raid. Oh, this is a continuation one. It's probably gonna give me an achievement. Because usually some of the you can't normally get this unless you get another that's why it even has an exclamation mark, even though it's a daily. Because you can normally get it unless you do some of the previous daily quests, because some of them are, I'm not gonna say unique because they do repeat, but you have to do them at least once to trigger new ones, and this is one of the triggered ones. I did it way back though. I did like a month ago, the requirements for it, and I was kind of, you know, hoping like, wait, when am I gonna get this the next one, and it took a month, but I got it, so I will be able to finish it. Okay, let's see what's up with Ganyu.
It's shocking how much work there is to do, even for the three of us.
And she's been handling it alone all along. The Qixing secretary clearly isn't an ordinary person. It's so frustrating.
You're just...
Aren't you Ningguang's servants? How come you're here?
We are Miss Ningguang's private secretaries, not servants.
Have you seen Miss Ganyu, Traveler? It has been several days since Ganyu left for Jueyun Karst. She's the general secretary of the Liyue Qixing. We've only taken over her responsibilities until she gets back.
What happened?
Even though the Qixing have made peace with the Adepti after the latter had denounced Liyue, they still want to pay their respects to the Illuminated ones. They commissioned Ganyu as their envoy to deliver a letter to Jueyun Karst and bring the Adepti the latest news about the crisis. Still, Ganyu should have been back to her usual responsibilities by now, but she's disappeared without a trace.
Is that so? Maybe Ganyu just took a little detour. Who can blame her after working so hard?
I'm afraid it's not very likely. Ever since we met Ms. Ganyu, she's been nothing but the most conscientious person in all of Liyue. Even when it's time for her annual leave, Ms. Ganyu stays on duty at Yuehai Pavilion saying there is still so much to do.
Oh, she's a workaholic.
She couldn't possibly be using her mission as an excuse to slack off.
Oh, Paimon sees how it is. But she's half Adeptus. She wouldn't get in trouble, right? Why do you look so upset?
It's because of this absurd workload of hers. When we first heard the three of us would be taking over for Miss Ganyu, we thought it would simply be a matter of changing our work environment.
We couldn't have imagined that Miss Ganyu's daily workload far exceeds what the three of us are used to doing.
Since you get back to work, the Adeptus lineage is truly remarkable.
Speaking of Jueyun Karst, Traveler, I've heard that you can go in and out of there as you please.
Of course! We've been there lots of times!
That's good news. Could you go to Jueyun Karst and find Miss Ganyu for us? Preferably before we collapse under this workload.
It seems like I'm the only one who can do it, indeed.
We're saved. I remember Miss Ganyu said that she'd be visiting Cloud Retainer's abode. You might as well start looking for her there.
It's about time she came back to work. Otherwise...
No, perhaps we should go to Lady Ningguang first and bring up our overtime pay again.
So Ganyu left to visit Cloud Retainer. Doesn't she live in Mount Aozong? We should hurry up. Paimon hopes we can find her there.
Okay, where's that? All the way over here. Gimme. Need a bunch more of those flowers. I don't really need them. Last time we had to offer tons of tasty food before we... Paimon wonders if you should answer us if you offer more food. Okay. So I don't really need those flowers, but I'm kind of low on them. So when I actually need them, I really want to have a good stockpile of them. So 100? 100 is not bad.
I'll catch up. Huh? The person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her.
Oh, there she is. Now, even though I have a plenty of gems, I don't think I'm gonna do this banner. Mostly because I already got these two. I don't really use them. Ganyu, I heard, well, she's cool and all, don't get me wrong. You know, she's cool because cryo. Okay, I'll stop now. But Noelle, I got maxed out. So I have a Constellation 6 Noelle when I pulled for Klee. Got really lucky and got Noelle like 5 times in a row or 4 times in a row, something like that. So she's maxed out. I don't really need her like at all. And yeah. So I don't think I'm gonna pull for this banner.
All of it.
Even though
Whatever it
Ganyu,
is.
look at her.
What exactly is it?
She looks so
I
cool.
didn't quite catch your request. Ganyu, here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yua High Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
Left the human world?
Huh? You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
I believe there's been a, huge misunderstanding.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Get along?
A matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Yes, please.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
I'm a bit curious indeed.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed.
Oh my, how lewd.
When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball. The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
I think you upset Ganyu.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it. Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Aozang right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Okay, how... I forgot to check my audio a bit. Because the dialogue felt a
This
bit...
trial will test her spirit.
Okay, this is a bit better.
Even so, one hopes that it shall trouble her little.
Right? So if I were to put it back...
This trial will test her spirit. Even so,
Yeah,
one
yeah.
hopes that it shall...
Okay, it's definitely better. Put it back. So, 8. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I'm sorry for the audio. I mean, I apologize in advance for the audio. It's probably gonna have. It's probably gonna be too loud at places and too quiet in other places as well. One of the joys of streaming is trying to manage the audio at different sources, because that's fun. Also, why the heck is my bitrate at 7.4K? What the hell? It should be capped at 6. I mean, that's Twitch's limit. How is it for 7.4?
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
Want to keep you company?
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Okay. Man, we get plenty of time. Oh no, what? Ooh, okay, run. Run. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hopefully... Okay. That's 1. 2.
Wow! Ganyu's a really awesome shooter!
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
I missed. Come on. Okay. Wait. Okay. Hopefully I can shut down, otherwise this is gonna be... Oh boy. I can... Well, I can. It's good.
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Ooh. I don't like time challenges though. Being an Adeptus is not easy.
Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Is Mooncarver next?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is...
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Oh. Oh, that dude. That guy's kind of cool.
Huh. So it's Xiao.
Jiao.
That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
Now, Interesting.
I found him unapproachable at first, too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Yep.
Of course we are. Let's go.
So we go to Nantiamen, which is the inn. Oh, it's not the inn. It's just here. I thought for sure Xiao would wait for us at the inn. Oh, it's at the spooky tree. Oh, it's at the spooky tree. Well, there's a little creepy girl, little weird creepy girl as well here. But do we get some more backstory concerning those two, like the tree and the girl? Yes? No? There she is. She's so spooky, man.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer. I
don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
You don't have to be an ass about it, though.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
I don't like any of these. It seems like Xiao understands Ganyu quite well.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Ooh. So, well, first of all, can I check her skills? Just a bit? Just a bit, so what's best for her? Noblesse oblige for the burst, okay. What about her talents? Perform a precise aim shot, increases damage while aiming. Oh, she has multiple charge levels. Fires an icy arrow, fires a frost flake arrow that deals crowd damage. The frost flake arrow blooms after hitting its target, dealing AoE crowd damage. Oh, you're really good. I think this is how all archers should be like. I mean, oh my lord, you spend like 3 seconds to charge. You should at least be able to hit AoE for that long of a charge duration. I mean, come on. Living an ice lotus. Endurance carries the best of Ganyu's max HP. Huh. During its ability duration, the Sacred Cryo will continuously rain down shards of ice, striking opponents within AoE and dealing cryo damage. Dude, look at this. You can spam it. Oh, I could spam it. Should I try and pull for Ganyu? Should I try and pull for Ganyu? I mean, realistically speaking, what's this? After firing a frostflake arrow, the crit rate of subsequent frostflake arrows and their resulting bloom effect is increased by 20%? Wait a second, so you could have a 100% crit Ganyu easily. Grants crowd damage bonus active party members. Wait, so I spammed this and then I